This is a yoga practice you can do while you're in bed, and the focus is on the feet, the ankles, and the legs. You could do this sitting up or kind of propped up. I'm gonna mostly lay down here, so I'm supported. I'm a little bit propped up. You could do this under the blankets, but so that it's easier for you to see, I'm just going to push my blankets over, take them off to the side. So we'll start with some breathing. If you like, you can bring your hands onto your belly. I invite you to close your eyes. Bring the attention into the breath. Breathing in and out of the nose as much as you're able, following the path of your breath. Feeling your belly expand with the inhale. Feeling your belly relax and draw in slightly on the exhale. Bringing your attention into the present moment. Bringing your breath into your body. So you can spend this time moving with your body, being mindful. As you're ready, you can blink your eyes open and bring your gaze towards your feet. And then we can do some movement for the ankles. So to start with, we can point the toes, inhale, and then exhale, kick through the heel, lift the kneecap, maybe kicking enough through the heel that the heels lift off the bed a little bit. Inhaling, pointing the toes, exhaling, drawing the toes back. Starting out gently with this and then adding in as much strength, as much muscle action as feels good for you today. I'll do a few more cycles. If you like, you can follow along or you can take a bit of a rest before we do the next practice. And that feels like enough. You can take some ankle circles and circle first in one direction. Move slowly. You can notice what it feels like to move in your ankles. Notice any sounds, any sensations. And as you're ready, we can change direction, drawing the toes up and out, pointing them away. Noticing any sounds or sensations when you move the ankles in this direction. And then from here, you can come back to stillness, and we'll start to move one leg at a time. So for here, I'm going to leave one of my legs straight and bend up. Bend my knee, press my foot into the bed a little bit, and then slide that leg down. I'm going to do this 4 or 5 times on the same leg. If you like, you could alternate legs. I've got my hands up on my hips, on my pelvis, so I can feel how steady I am through my pelvis. So aiming to keep the trunk fairly still here. Just moving the leg, sliding the leg along. And when you're ready, you can move to the other side. Pay attention to how it feels. Notice any sounds, any sensations, modifying whenever you need to. Taking a break when you need to. when you're done, feels like the right amount and an equal amount on both sides. You can bend both knees, bring your feet onto the bed. And then from here, we'll open the knees apart from one another and then draw them in together. If you want, if you like, you could press your knees together a little bit as they come together. Opening the knees up, pressing them together. If it feels better and you have a spare pillow, you could have the pillow in between your knees as they come together. So this is kind of a flowing variation of Baddha Konasana, the bound ankle pose. Feet don't have to touch. You can leave them in a spot that feels comfy. Your knees don't have to come very far apart either. You can let this be a really gentle movement, noticing any sounds or sensations in your legs, in your hips. And then from there, we can set the pillow off to the side. And then this next one is requires a little bit more strength. So pressing down into your feet, and then pressing especially down into one foot. So if you got a bit of a lift through your other foot, and setting that down, we'll lift and set it down. So a bit of marching here, finding your breath, moving with this flow so that you're not holding your breath, gritting your teeth, letting this be as fast or as slow as it needs to be, a bigger or smaller motion, depending on what feels good for you. If you're feeling really strong, you could straighten your leg up towards the sky, pulling your toes back. Also find to keep these marches really small. Also find to take a break for some of these cycles. Use this time to rest and feel into this movement in this part of the practice. And when that feels like enough, you can start to settle down for a Savasana. Here, letting your legs relax down, be fully supported. If it's easy or if you have help, you could put a cushion or a folded towel underneath the backs of your knees. So you have a little bit of extra support for the legs and for the back, the lower back. Palms shine up towards the sky. If you're able to scoot yourself down and to allow your head to be, your head and neck to be a little more flat, if you're able to flatten your bed. You're able to fully relax down and feeling the support of the bed under you. Bringing your attention into your breath, inviting the breath into the body, to all the parts you use today. Breathing in and out of your nose. Noticing any effects of this practice. Allowing the feet, the legs to be relaxed, heavy. A sense of gratitude. We can begin to let this practice go without any judgment. You can blink the eyes open and continue to rest here. Or if you like, you could do another practice for another part of the body. Or you could come up and do other activities of the day. Namaste.